That should mean we're live. There we go. Okay. So, funny part, TP out of a new one is not fun. And I don't see the chat. Now I see the chat. Hey, silent mode. So, I had my TPU stuck while extruding. So, probably on the inside, it got movement above the gear and it got stuck. So, yeah, TPU and fun. So I'm still switching out all the plastics here because I need one PG, I need white, I need blue, and I need black. So I can make new maker coins for the thing I'm gonna design right now. Because I got new red. Ew, that's not good. Uh-oh. Yeah. So doing that. So let's grab you here so I don't lose it. That cool. So I got a new red, so my current red. So let's switch to the work table. So and let's go over here. Okay, I don't know how to turn this off. So the old red, again, I forgot my light. I'm not very good at that. So this is the old red that I used, and I went for a little bit darker transparent red. So this will be a little bit darker than the red, but I went for the dark red because I think that looked really cool for the maker coin. Also, this was the one I bought, and I wanted to go for a little bit lighter, but I couldn't find transparent Peggy in this color, so going for a little bit more dark red mixed with blue, I think is gonna look very cool. At least, I hope. I hope. I bloody hope so. Yep, everything's falling. Okay, you are plugged in. Where is my snippy tool? And hey, Ursel, and hey, Silent Mode. I hope you guys are doing good. And let's clean this last piece up. So I put it in the dryer, so for around 4 hours. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome, man. Okay, now I need to load in the color. So loading mode, select the color type. You are now blue, generic PLA. Yes, generic PLA, save. And fourth one will be red, but PG. Generic PG. And save. So now we load those in. I hope, if I am not unlucky, that the TPU didn't snap in the head, so the head should be able to load in the PLA. If that doesn't happen, we need to disassemble the tool head 1 on the U1, and I've never done that, so we're gonna find out if that happened or not. Do what you can, not what you must, is the most important thing that you can do. You cannot do the impossible thing, so do what you can. And take your steps in that. Everyone that says that needs to be now, and everyone says that everyone should be easy to do this or that or that does not really matter. They have a different experience, and they judge it by their own experience. Well, for those people, I would really say, fuck them. Not literal, of course, just figuratively. So those people don't know what's going on. They don't want to know what's going on. Or they just don't understand what's going on. So take your time in that. But also don't slack too much, like I know myself too. I am English. Wait, why do you see that sign? Huh? Where do you see that I am English sign? It's not here. How do you see that? Well, that sign is made when I go to Germany and go to a German event and where everyone just instantly starts talking German. It gives people that read actually like, oh wait, he cannot do German. Let's talk English. Hence, I speak English. Because I also visited France one time and those the people, yeah, human people actually don't speak English at all. So that was the same thing. So I combined I'm English sign in saying, hey, dude, I don't know French or German. I'm gonna speak English, man. So I give people an opportunity of like, yeah. Okay, that is good. Uh-oh. Okay, 2F4 is a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Couldn't grab. Okay, now it grabs. Sometimes my tool heads are just misclicking and then I think pad G has a little bit of stringy, so it gets stuck in the nozzle. And because of that, it's not pursing correctly, I think. Where's it? Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. It's stuck to the line. Stuck to... I have no clue which video you mean. Like, I'm very confused, man. Which video? Which video are you meaning? On the lamp bottom left video, yeah, but I have too many lamps already, so which one? Wait. Yeah, like, did I have Discord muted? Oh, it's hidden there. You know that I even didn't saw it because the lamp was in front of it, so I was very confused with video, but it's like, yeah. So it's stuck with magnets, so I can do this. When I go to a country that is not English speaking, I can just put it in here and say like, hey, I'm not English. And doing all that, because sometimes that really helps, because sometimes I get German or French or some other language and like, yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about, man. But that's why. That's why. So that is why I do that, because you get to the effect of like, I don't have to explain in that first couple sentences like, I have no clue what you're saying, I can only speak English. And you still need to say that because a lot of people don't read it, but for the few people that read it, that is that. How do you say that in a good way? That is that energy waste of explaining all that is gone, and we can directly go to English. No, he will notice you because he remembers you. And for what I know from Grant, if you speak German, he just doesn't give a shit and does something else. So he will just turn around like, okay, you're speaking German, so it's not meant to me. Even if you look him straight in the face and start talking German, he will just turn around to do his thing because he just assumes that you're not talking to him while you're looking at him. I'm pretty sure that is how Grant works. Does that too. It's like, I'm exactly the same on that field. Like, if you're talking German to me and I'm like, are you talking German to me? Okay, I'm gonna do something else. Good luck. I hope so, man. Like, I hope so. I hope I can attend good now. I am not even sure if I can. So yeah, okay. Not the best thing to say on stream. I'm no intention of wanting things like, nothing like that, but like, yeah, I have a big house repair in, and that one is big enough that it cuts into the budget of my event going. If in Augustus the lamp and the marble stuff doesn't sell good enough, then Form next and Smurf next year are kind of on a chopping block of like, can I actually go with the money I have? And it sucks. It sucks that I'm now currently in that state because of one house repair bill. That one is very big and not very happy with it. It sucks, it happens, and woohoo! I will deal with it somehow. But yeah, like, I had budget for 3-4 events, and nope. It kicks in. Just, it sucks, but it kicks in, and yeah, like, yeah. Anyway, we got the plastics loaded up. Let's go to the slicer and set the coins up, and then actually prototype design a way to put it on the backpack. And I should have showed the backpack first. Okay, yeah, that was a smart thing that I should have done. So, okay, well, let's do it like that. So let's go to fill field, there we go. Okay, so yeah, this is my current backpack, and I want to add a slicer here. Like, what I use for the thumbnail is my water bottle, because that's kind of the size I want to go to. A little bit smaller, of course, because the things are smaller. But in a way, I want to hang up a pipe here, where if it holds, and now it's fully heavy, so let's see if that works, that I can grab it here and grab the coin, and all the coins are stacked up in here. That's the idea. So first of all, we already have some constraints because we only have X amount layer height for the printer. That is one. I need somehow to attach it here. and I want to go for magnets, but I think if I just put it in this form and attach it here, it should be fine. I want to have it precise so I don't have to interrupt it. It hangs on this. I want to have it attached in this area, hopefully. Yeah, well, it was not a hotel. It was like it's a place where you get the key, you open the door, and you have beds and shower, and that's it. So I think that's more akin to a hostel, but still a little bit more private. It was decently cheap, but it was all the way in Bad and Soden, which was pretty far away, and I had someone, luckily enough, that someone was able to pick me up because she was living with her, she was staying at someone else their place, also in that town, so she was able to pick me up, and we together go to to Form Next. So that made the transport stuff a little bit cheaper. It's still that was, I think, yeah, that was 5 days for 300 euros, because it was not in I forgot the town, the city. Form Next is in Frankfurt itself is pretty pricey. Yeah, Frankfurt itself is pretty pricey. So I went a little bit more on the outside, and hopefully I found another place, and I need to check the prices to see if it is still in budget, if it is in budget, because Form Next is the one closer by, so I want to prioritize that one over Smurf. With Smurf, I need to check with someone else, because driving that alone is a little bit crazy, so I really don't want to do that. And get the projects running that I want to implement for Smurf, which is also something that is going to take some time, electronics and all that stuff, so yay. Yeah, I don't have budget for the cat. Why is everything money? Why we cannot do it in gold or something else? Or no, that's still money. Okay, that's still money. That's still money. Anyway, let's get off a different topic, because this is just depressing. It's sad. It sucks, but yeah. So let's switch the cameras. There we go. Yay, I'm smaller. Okay, so these were the good coins. I'm gonna do a small test with this. So, no, wrong button. I always click the wrong one. Let's do override, TPU. You are not PLA, you're PETG. You're signed up as PETG here. Why are you not listening? Huh? The colors are correct. 2 for black, 3 for white. Yes, okay, the colors are correct. So that is good. But the last one is again not. Let's go for this one. I have made these ones a little bit smaller. Generic PLA should not be this one. I need this one. Generic PLA. Generic PLA. Right. That is Polyterra, and that is Polyterra. Both Polyterra PLAs. Okay, then we have this. Now we need to double check all the settings here because it is annoying. Okay. I'm so happy that this one is not turned off, so that one never works. This cooling is fine. And don't slow down outer walls, doesn't matter with this setting, but we're still turning it on. Then look at this one, cooling, double check, don't slow down outer walls. Fan speed, that one is now off, awesome. Fan speed should be lower than this one, edit. Cooling, yeah, cooling, and let's see where we're going, don't slow down. And this one is now automatically turned off. Cool, awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we have the colors. Now we have this one. One white first, then blue, then black, then that one. Yes. White first, then blue. White first, then blue, then black, then red. If we have the timing correct, that should be fine. Yes. Okay, now we go for toolbox again, because I know that is what I like. Multi-material. PLA, and PLA1. Temperature that, so I want to move you a tiny bit. If this is under an hour, this is 55 minutes. That should be fine. Okay, let's get this one. I don't need a brim, don't need speed, don't need strength. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. That is fine. So let's send this one out and build for an hour and see if this actually works. I need to double check because sometimes the printy doesn't really go that great, but we get there. All right, double check. 1, 2, white, black, blue. Yes. I hope this darker red makes it a little bit more pretty. Like, I like light red, but maybe dark red is better. But for now, this is the plastic I have. The light red is just almost running out. Like, I think I can make 8 more coins, and then it's like, no more plastic. And yeah, I want to order more, but again, we need to watch the budget right now, so I'm gonna be very specific about which plastics I buy when and where. I have some stock now, but that stock goes out very fast when I'm printing stuff, so we need to be careful with that. Okay, so this is 1 hour. I need to check when it starts printing, so that is fine. So let's go. I don't need this one. Don't save. You will be saved. Yeah. Hopefully next stream. So Saturday I will. I already bought the ticket, so I will go to the Dutch Comic Con or Hero Comic Con. I don't know what it's called. For me, it's Comic Con in Utrecht, and I will walk around there. It should be the red should be translucent. At least most patches are translucent, so it should be translucent. I selected the translucent tab in at 3D Jake, so this should be translucent. It's really hard to see because you see so many layers stacked on each other and you don't see one line. Like, I really would like that if they have a transparent plastic that they just do one line photo that you can see the transparency. But if you only see the whole spool, it's really hard to see the transparency levels, right? I should suggest that to Coffee. That would be awesome if they can do that. Yeah, I need to suggest it to Coffee. I need to speak with Coffee again. Also, Coffee is the guy from 3D Jake. Like, he has an awesome name. He's Coffee. That's such a bloody good name, man. It's such an... It's a great name, like, just Coffee. Like, bloody awesome. Alright, my projects... Concepts. Where did I hit that? Yeah, I don't drink coffee, but Coffee from TD Jake is awesome. He's chill. He's a cool person. Coins. Yeah, coins. Then we're gonna save this one. Coin backpack holder. Okay, first. Yeah, I cannot drink coffee because then I'm awake for 4 or 5 days and unable to sleep. So like at day 4, 2, 3, I cannot hold things anymore because like the grip on my hands is such deteriorated that like I cannot hold things anymore. It gives me a 4 day of like not able to sleep, not able to reach deep sleep. I can rest, but that's just mentally not enough. Yay, Coffee! Thank you for learning. It was not fun to learn that. Why I can't sleep for 2 weeks? Why I couldn't process things anymore? Because I kept eating and drinking things that has coffee, caffeine in it. So me finding out the bad way is like, yeah. That was a fun time. Trying to puzzle out why you couldn't sleep, and you think like, oh, it's just my autism. No, it was the caffeine. I'm just hyper reactive on it. It's just simply stupid, but yeah. Okay, let's grab a maker coin. Where is my millimeter device? Somewhere here, there. Okay, U1 is setting up. Yeah. So that is 40. So if we go a little bit bigger, then you never get that. Okay, 45. Let's create a sketch here, top 40.5. Okay. Now I want an offset. Gonna be a little bit thick because I do not. 5 millimeters, is that thick enough? Yeah, 5 is good. Let's go for 6. Let's go for 6. Make the thickness. Let's double check this one. Core 1 print height. I think it was 270. 270 because the volume there. So 270 is the height. So we go for 260. So we go for 250. Let's grab the back and actually see what 250 is and if that is too high. Let's check that. So let's do that. So feet 25 centimeters. Yep, that is fine. That is fine. That is fine. Awesome. All right, so 250 millimeters, 25 centimeters. That should be fine. So this is the first step. We still need to make an attachment on the top. We can print this. We somehow need to make a point because I put the coins in, but how do I get them out? So we need to make something that I can, with my right hand, when I hold the backpack, that I can move something and that the coin falls out, or that I can do something like that. I had it in my head and now I lost it. Okay, we need a way to have a coin flip, so let's make this a new body, and let's bring it a little bit higher. So what we kind of want to do in a way that when you grab this thing and that you shove it out, coin drops, you drop it back. But if I do that, then they just all fall out directly. So if I make 2 levels where I click it in, then it falls down, and then no, that doesn't work. So if I shove it out, then the whole thing falls down. If I make it smaller than this coin, so if I make that 3 centimeters, because this is 3.7, double check, yeah, this is 3.7 thickness. So if I make it 3, I can shove it out and click it back in. Yes, okay. So let's do that. So this needs to be 3, minus 3. That needs to be a coin of 3. Yeah, that's what I wanna make, but it needs to be printable. That's the hard part. So pusher. Yeah, I was going for an height that is a little bit higher, so when I push it off, I can pull it out, but then I need to be very precise, and if it is too big, then the next one can fall out. So if I put my back down, that it can just fall out, and I didn't want to do that. I also don't want to have it too clunky, because if it is too fragile and I bump it, it will break. And that's the hard part of like what I'm trying to realize. So let's see what I can make. First of all, I want to improve this piece a little bit. So we get that in place and that in place. I can do that. So let's do... Where are you? There you go. First of all, let's make a line here and let's make a line here. You two are equal. So I should be able to do just that. Nice. So I kind of want it here. And then this one and this one. So you... No. You head up, off. I have one profile selected. Why? There. So this is 4 millimeters. that needs to be 3. So this is a full, that's a full push out. We get this sketch in place, so this one and this one goes up by 3 again. And then this one. That is 1, that is 2 out. And then we have that, but then we need to have all that split by that. Then that becomes bigger, that is fine. Yeah, okay. So this one in here, this one in here, this one in here, finish sketch. Okay, so this is the part where I wanna put the coin in and put the coin out. Right, because then it drops in here. So we need to make a small opening in that point and do that. But how do we secure the movement? I mean, I can use elastics again, I think. Shall I use elastic? So if I use a rubber band, then I can just do that, and then it falls out. So if I do it with my hands, it drops on my hand. So if I have the opening, and I do that opening, Oh, again, this is not a really visualizer, but I'm trying. Okay, so this part is good. I am decently happy with that one. This one needs to be chamfer. Pusher needs to go, equal distance, 2 distance. So now we have that in place. So now we're going for the pusher and bring that down. Okay, yeah. That is very precise, that is fine. This can be easily supported because it just goes on the bed and we can make that very sharp and just break it out, that is fine. This becomes a lot thicker, that falls the coin in. I can chamfer it a little bit when it pushes out. It will go on an edge, I hopefully think. So this will... No. So that's the pusher. This one needs a press pull of -0.4. A little bit more spacing is great, but not too big that the second coin can escape. Now we just need to make this shape fall out there. Ooh. I think I've set myself up with a problem here. Okay. Okay, so in a way, this is the state where it should be, and when I move it backwards, the coin falls in, and it clicks back, and it shoves the one coin out. So it shoves one coin back. That's the thing I want to achieve. But now is the how. We still need to make that opening, of course, so let's do that. So first do this. And do that. And then we line this one up. I kind of want to open it here. And then this one and this one. And then we move the coin push up. Then hopefully, oh, this one's going to be nasty too. Okay, let's first fix up this. So now I can push that one backwards, but it still needs to flip back to that position. So how do I do that? That I don't launch that one next out. I can try that. Then it needs to be all the way over there. Oh, we have this one. Okay, so this one needs to go. Finish sketch this one and this one. Can you press put it all the way close? Yes, okay. Okay, let's do this. Then nope. Oh, I have something in my mind that doesn't work, because the moment I do this coin pusher, then this part stops here, which means like if you do that, then it still clips in, so I will get a small jam. Okay, so it needs to go further, so that is fine. So hello. Let's make this one now. You and you are equal range. So we're gonna make that opening there. Yikes. How do I support this one? Oh, how do I support that one? Because if I make this bigger, then I cannot support this one. Oh, yikes. There's no way to support that. Yep, sorry guys, this is a little bit of guesswork that I'm trying to do, and yeah, I'm not perfect. No one is. Okay, I can make this smaller, I can make the coin rub, I can shuffle it around, but if I do this... Because if I want to do that, so if I, to buy prototype, want to do that, so if I do... Okay, let's first visualize it a little bit better, what I want to do. So this one to this one to this. Then you have that. But you remove this piece. And the coin itself. We'll have a small point here that points it up. Where are you there? Let's make a good 1 point. There we go. That one. This one. Where are you? There. Found it. Okay. You should be 2. You should be 5. And 5. And we're going back to this sketch again. No. Clean this one up. Sketch forward. Push her away. Join. Just doing that, and then we still can make support here, but yeah, I don't know how to support this one. Oh. How do I support this one? Like, I cannot go too big and then it falls out, right? I think I need to glue this. Yeah, I need to glue this. Yeah. Yeah, that's a dirty word. Ah, I need to glue this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's a dirty word, but yeah. But at least this concept is here now. Well, we're gonna chemically bond it. So is that glue? No, that's not glue. Okay, so first let's make this part. Okay, let's first get this one in place. So we have 0.6, and then that is 25. That should be fine because if we go to 30, yeah, 30 is fine. I pressed E. Silly thing. Okay, so that holds the elastics there. And then we're gonna make a small cut here and make this flat. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be glued. I dislike it, but yeah. Okay. Okay, now this one can be gone. Yeah. Okay, that's the first part. Camera. Now we're going back to this one again. And we say this one. Pushing out there. Then I want to wrap it around. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit fiddly to get it in, so we need a new body for now. New body, just a temporary one. And then this is gonna be printed this way, so I can directly do that. But we want to go here. We want to grab a piece. So it needs to grab it like that, and it holds in like that. So if I do this at the same time, then you get this one. Then offsets. And then that direction. I hate you. Okay, but then we still don't have a way to put the elastic in place. Because we do not want to slip it out. So this needs to be open here. Yes, okay. Now I see what I'm doing. Yep. You need to be gone. Okay. And you need to be gone. So you go here and you go here. Okay, already constrained. But we go a little bit bigger. There. That is better. Okay, now I can do this. So if I go here and here. Now it will wrap around, it will curl around And if this is too much, then I can reprint it in here. Right? Yeah. Because then it curls around here and onto here. So then I can shove it out, and then the coin falls in, and I bring it out, and just so with both my fingers I can do that. I think this works. I think this works. I bloody hope it works. Okay, pusher. So this can be printed in place. So now you and you combine, please. Okay, getting the elastic in this is gonna be nasty, but yeah. Okay. That is good. Okay, you are gonna go a little bit further. What? There we go. That's 3 lines. That should be good. Yeah, that should be good. Should not generate 6 eggies. And doing that. Okay, so now we still need to do the gluing part, because printer's printing, and I'm gonna do this on the core 1, so I do not have multi-material to do PLA PETG supports. So I cannot make that brim. So that sucks a little bit, but yeah. So what we can do is hopefully I can do a cool trick in here. And then we say Tengen plane. Yes. And then we have this part here. So we're gonna go for this. Because this is the perfect back. I can do that line and that line. This should be 16. And you should be able to line up on that. So if we make it centered, then that is the cut. So we're gonna do 2 cuts for now. And do that. And that should be the idea of my coin dispenser. So let's see if we can do this. So split body, splitting tool. Yes. Okay, so now we can do. Okay, I can technically also do it for the front, but I can support that, so I do not want to do that. So let's combine this one and this one again. But this one will get glued. This one will get glued. Because if we put... Okay, so that will print, this will not print at all. So, okay, how do we make the alignment? Where are we gonna do it? So we can gloop it here and gloop it there. So we do not have that one. Okay, let's make a sketch from the bottom or top. Let's make this, 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 and this. Just directly remove those wrong winkles so that that corner will not be printed because it's too tiny anyway. Okay, so now we get this one press spool of minus 0.1 because I know how big my printers need to be for the perfect fit again. But how do I align it? Body 4. Okay, how do I align it? Is it just pressing it in and hope for the best? I do not want to just press it in for... So how can I make this secure enough? Without affecting the other one. I'm gonna use elastic. So I'm gonna wrap. So if we have. Wait, what? Where's my phone? Hello? Eh? Huh? What? Eh? Where's my... What? What? Okay, my whole front that I just worked on is gone. So this step is okay, yes. Then I made this one, yes. Then I removed that one. Yes. Then... What? Okay, what? Okay, we're gonna control set this because somehow... Yeah, what the hell happened here? I went forward one, made the sketch, and... Huh? What? Fusion, stop being weird. Like... What the hell is this? Okay, fusion being fusion. I have no clue. Okay, press pull. Let's make this a little bit thicker. So it actually can take some resistance and we can put it up. Coin pusher is still there. Yes. I have no clue what happened here. I don't see it in the back in the timeline. That whole part just disappeared. I didn't know why. I couldn't find it because the next step is just a combine. It's combining that piece and then it just poof, gone. Did I found another weird bug? I think I found another weird bug. I probably found another weird bug. Autodesk, I found another weird bug and I cannot replicate it, sorry. What the hell? Oh, this is so weird. Oh, this is so weird. What? Okay, let's save. And push for the next one. Okay, we got that system in place. We got that in place. I still need to make the top attachment, which I will make in time, but for now I don't need to. So this shelf's in there. I still need to make that one. Oh. Oh, right. I cannot make a stick out here because then it's stuck there. I don't want to make this. Okay, yeah, okay, okay. Finish sketch. So this one and this one. Press pull a little bit thicker, please. Then this one becomes there. So this one can be press pulled. Nope, okay. So that is 12 millimeters, so is 12 enough? Yeah, that's enough. So I can push this one on that spot, and hopefully the elastic is big enough, otherwise I need to change this part and make it a little bit easier, so less turning. Then the next coin falls in, and then the elastic hopefully pushes it a little bit back. Pushes it back to this point and throws the coin out. So when I use my hand while pushing it, and I push back, I directly get the coin in my, hopefully in my hand. That's the idea with this one. And it's all just a gamble if the elastic will actually do its thing and is springy enough to do that. So I can, because I have the backpack. So I have the backpack, so let's do that. So let's set that up. So I need the camera, otherwise I cannot see myself. So let's go to facecam focus. Yes, there we go. Okay, so when I put the backpack on, that's in a way I can grab the bottom of the thing, and I set my hand like this, and I'm the camera reversed. I can push that small pin, push it backwards, coin drops, push it forward, and then the coin should drop in my hand directly, because that's the movement I make. So then I can do that with my middle finger or whatever, with the whole hand. I can just move it, shove it back, and then the coin should be landing in my hand. That's the idea with this. That should work, hopefully. I'm not sure if it actually is gonna work, but I will find out that when I get there, right? Okay, so now we're gonna make the glue cut again, because yay. I mean, do we really? Yeah, I'm still gonna do that. So hopefully that works. Oh, right. Getting that thing in is gonna be a problem. No. I can just drop it from the top. I can drop it from the top. That's how I lock this one in place. So if I drop it in and it falls in place, then it falls in because it's gonna be a little bit smaller than this. So okay, yeah, yes. Okay. This one, you press pull 0.4. A little bit smaller so it actually falls in, because if we look from the top, yes, we can just drop it in from the top. That's how we get it in. Okay, that's how we get it in, and in that way it can never fall out when there are coins on the top. Yeah. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yes. Right? Yes. I hope so. All right, and I'm going back to that one. So then yeah, okay, I was showing things while I was on the big camera, so sorry for that. So this thing at moment is kind of hard to get in, but I can just drop it in from the top because it's smaller than the coin itself. So I can drop it in, get it in place, get the elastic in place. So I put the elastic in this one first, drop it in, get the elastic in here, get it locked here, and I can then hopefully do this mechanic. At least that's the idea. Will it work? That's the fun part. I don't know. I really don't know yet. Okay, so now we're gonna make this one again and do it a little bit better. Yes, but that's electronics, that's effort, and I just want to have a simple thing that, like, I can just grab my hand and just, here's a coin. Instead of going to my backpack or have a couple coins in my sweater and then I need to grab it out of my backpack. I just want to have a good stack ready to go. That you can say, let's go. Just let's go. Just let's go. You have that fun part of like, yep, let's go. Okay. Okay, let's line this up, because if I line the camera up, then the construct I make should be aligned with the front plane. Because if I don't do that and I do here and I say construct on the tangent plane, it will just pick an angle, which is not that great. So when you line it up, it will always pick the flat surface of this one. So if I should do this one, this should work too. So if I select it now, select tangent. Oh no, it really only wants go straight. Good to know. Lesson learned. So let's make the sketch again. Everything's still in place, everything's still in place, everything's still in place. Okay, let's do this again. And go there. Go there. You go here, you go here, you go here, and you go here. So I want this one is 45 is printable. Ow. I had a small bump. Ow. Okay, that now that's not good. Ow. 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 Okay. Okay. I had a bumps on my nail, and that kind of sharp pit on the small thing, sharp thing on my nail got almost in my eye. How that hurts. Okay, so if this is 45, I kind of want a little bit more, because then it's easier to print. So we say finish sketch again, go to split body, select splitting tool, and do that. Because now we have that piece back again. Okay, now we grab this body and combine this one again, so that's a solid. We can technically do it in the front too. Ow, my eye still hurts. But this one is easier to support, that one is not. Technically, I think this should be printable too, and the coin cannot fall out because it's too tiny. But I do not like the opening here, and that feels weird, so I want to close it off anyway. So let's go back to the construct and make another sketch. Because I'm gonna have an alignment tool. And oh, that's that one and that one. Let's line this up straight. There we go. That's good. Yeah. Okay, but now we're gonna have this one. There we go. Okay. So now we have that opening. Get the sketch back. Should have just. That's 2. New body. And then we get this one, and this one away. And we're gonna remove that all for easy peasy. Yes, okay. I wanna go for cut this with splitting tool. This. Now extend. Now it should line up, and we can do that. Okay, now we can go for this one again. Let's go a little bit shorter. I still have no clue what happened there. Oh, going to the wrong one. Yeah, there. Go. So this is 1.2. Okay, that is perfect. Then we combine this one and this one. Then we say press pull 0.1. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, and 0.1. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Oh. Okay, then we have this one in place, this one in place, and this one in place. So we have the pusher. Pusher needs to be flipped. That is fine. Coin holder. And body 4 is that one. Coin holder. Okay, so that is this one, that is this one, that is this one. I'm just gonna cut this all away so we have a small test demo. At least we're going for that, so we can do that. Okay, let's. Well, did not want to click on that one. I always misclick the buttons. Export, and do not want to go here. Own projects. Coins. Where was the coin? Okay, let's put it in coin QR collection because that's kind of what it is. Oh, yes, great, great. This is the lamp one. This is not the lamp one. Okay. I need to log in. I really hate this one. Password manager. No, wrong tab. Okay. Password, because I don't know that one out of my head. Prusa. There we go. Okay, let's grab a new different plate. Let's load that one in. I hope this is under 30 minutes, but this is probably 40 minutes, so I need to talk myself full, so let's try that. But let's get to own projects, your code collection center. Oh, stupid fusion, like not what I selected. True enough. There we go. Okay, found it. No. I want separated parts, which is fine. So this one. Okay, this one needs to be flipped. That one is good. This one needs a cut. Okay, so in total, how much time will this take? I think 2.5 hours. Four hours. Yeah. Not that bad. Okay, not that bad. Okay, let's cut you. There. Then we keep purple. Line it up again, slice. Hopefully this is 1 hour. Okay, okay, 59 minutes, 1 hour. Oof. Okay, and I want to use tree support because I do not want to spend more time actually making that. This should be fine. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, support build plates only. Slice now. Paint it only. I have never done this in Prusa. Paint on support. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. What? So red is no. That is good. This is doing weird because I painted wrong? Yeah.
You are listening to 24/7 London Radio.
I lost my... Oh, this is hard. How are people doing this so consistently? Yep. Okay, this should be better. Okay, where is the paint? Square circles, split triangles. Where's the bucket? There should be a bloody bucket somewhere here. Where is the bucket tool? Smart fill. There we go. Okay, that one. That's better. And that one, yeah, okay. Remove all selections and just do this one. Okay, so this should be ignored. No, okay. That's a waste of time. Hello? I said ignored you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, you're not doing anything here, so let's paint that away. Okay, now we do not want to do smart fill. Yeah, close enough. So this is 1 hour and 3 minutes. Let's end it. So 1 hour and 3 minutes. Oh, that's really dark. Oof. Okay. Here we're in. We're going for black. So doing that. So send to connect. Send to connect. Set it ready to print. Confirm. Yes. You should be able to print. I need to check it. I am not sure if I actually cleaned the bed last time or not. So happy accidents will come. Happy accidents will come. All right. So the QR code. Wrong. Yeah, work table. So okay. Yeah. No, we can leave that one for now. Because so the QR codes went good, but this is very red. Oof. That's dark. That's really dark red. It's awesome, but was expecting a little bit more transparency, but let's. Oh. Okay, we can still turn. Yeah, we can still turn, but something went wrong there. Yeah, this one is good. Oh, it's really depending, huh? Yeah. Okay, that one is good. This one has an icky point. I think I can see directly where. the elephant food. Like, I really was sure I compensated for that. Let's put them back in again. Ooh. Good enough. Good enough. But we're gonna change some settings. Where's my pin set? There. Oop, there we go. Okay, let's get the plate. I grabbed the block, not the outside. Oh, bloody hell. Ah! Oh, Ursel, that's the thing. I already did so many bloody flow calibration that I cannot see flow back and forward anymore. There we go. Okay. And it's the outside because the rest still looks good. So let's get back to the comp view. Okay. Okay, now that printer's printing and doing that. Okay, so this one is printing. Now we can go back to the coiny one. And let's... Oh, that's... Yeah, okay. It's a make a coin. I should have made it with printed with the make a coin settings, which is slightly different here. It's mostly that. Derp. That one should be slightly less. Thank you. Then we have the basic info. That should be fine. Make a coin. Slightly off. TPU. Oh, that's dirty. It's not TPU. I'm really getting annoyed at this. Why is this so weird? PLA make a coin. Polyterra black and Polyterra black. Make a coin. Oh. Okay, that's all still the same. This is still the same. I'm impatient. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, now I need to double check everything again. So if you switch from printer, it also switches the filament, and it also like. I hate this. I so hate this. Fan speed 0. Yes. And feed Sparrow. Yes. Edit, fan speed 0, yes, filament should be fine, yes. So when we go to slice plate, it says 50 minutes too. And upload and print too. Okay, so now I need to talk for 1 hour. I'm gonna try, but yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna put Nomad on the spot here then. Like, yeah, this is the only way I can actually fill up an hour. And I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try. But I have a concept for Smurf if I actually go there, but I want to make this thing. It's kind of huge. But I want to make a silly coin pachinko machine where I can hopefully get in multiple people with their own coins, and hopefully I can get some plastics in and people can bring their own coins and print them, because I'm pretty sure they have all the correct colors. And like, if I had all the colors in my collection, then I could print a lot of maker coins and have fun with that and just put them in randomly. But yeah, that's not how it works. Like, yeah. But I want to make a silly coin machine that just push this out and you have a playful interaction with it. No gambling, it's just hopefully light, sound, and bit of movement mechanicals. And yeah, I'm gonna put Nomad on the spot because, like, where did we put it? There we go. Is this the one? This is Nomad. Yeah, so I was looking for a way to make a way of making a mood board mind map board, but I couldn't find it, so I'm probably going to refresh it, and it's probably changed a bit because he's probably busy with things. So you can actually make your own mood board. So I said new mood board. Well, that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna type this to him. All right, so we found this one. So like, it's still good. So we have a lot of bugs. It's a lot of hectic, interesting fun. But I already appreciate this more than the basic doing all that. So doing that. So when we make a new board, it still copies the old one. So that is fine. So we're just gonna delete all that and go back. And yeah. Hey, let's see how far we can get it with the things we want and express the port of having fun with it. I know, but I'm gonna playfully test it and just try to make my own mood board for my pachinko machine. And I'm really curious what I'm gonna find. So, all right, I'm gonna give you a minute then. No one has to join yet, but like, hey, we're gonna go buck hunting. Let's have fun with it and see what happens. Like, I'm already happy with a couple other things, so I can put this one in, this one here, put the second browser here, and do this. So I can look for pachinko machines. Go to images and just see, because these are the ball ones. But I should be able to just drag and drop. So I can look for that. Coin drop machine. Well, let's see if we find something like that. And we have simple things, a little bit bigger. And then we have that kind of stuff. And this is what just want to push. And no. Go away. Go away. I do not want to have this, but for reference, we can put it in. But I kind of want simplistic like this. Put it a little bit in and see where it comes from and collect pictures. And this is what I wanted in a mood board, but the couple that worked were mostly the problem of like, it's all online, it feeds their AI, and I need to pay so much for it that I'm like, cool, yeah, I want to just caulk in some stuff and do all this. And again, no pressure, man. Like, if it doesn't work, the stream ends, and if I can play with it, it's live prototyping, which I kind of want to look for. So what I want to do is put a text box. No. Swatch. That's what I mean. So can I type in here or no? Okay, I need to do a text. Hey, we're both doing it. Like, it's not specifically bug hunting. Like, this one is a little bit sad. If I create a new board, this one is still here. I have no clue which one is now being saved. So, yeah. Coin fall machine for events. So do that. So if I go back, one is made, but the other still. These ones should be empty. 8 items. So this part needs some work. But hey, again, early prototyping, early setup. Bloody awesome. Let's see. I was planning to do this like next week and say to you this week, like, hey, Nomad, probably on Tuesday I'm just gonna do some mood board making and see what works, but both printers are printing for an hour and I need to kill time. Okay. One printer is printing correctly. Yes. Second printer is also printing correctly. Ooh. Also, yeah. So new red plastic. So if it zooms in, give me a moment. Yeah. Add as moderator. There you go. Managing standard. There we go. You should be moderator now. So, on which stream are you not a moderator, Nomad? I'm pretty sure you're somehow moderator everywhere. So I want to do this one and say limitations. And then I say, let's do this one. U1 snap maker. Let's get the pictures. Let's get the funky pictures in. Ooh. Ah, yeah, that. Nomad. Can we get an how do you call that? Scale the picture or cut the picture off. So a small icon here that is how do you call that? A cropping tool icon. And when I click on that, when I click on the cropping icon, I can crop. Oh, yeah, wrong view. Sorry. So a small cropping icon on the picture itself, small in the corner. So you need to be decently big in before you can actually fully see it. So if you zoom out, you won't be able to see it. But if you zoom in a little bit more, click on the cropping tool, and then all this becomes cropping extensions. And then you click outside and you go out of it again. So I can crop out the picture, I can make it smaller, and I can just shrink it and remove unnecessary pieces here. Yeah. Because for some pictures, these ones are fine, but this one I can shrink this and do all that. So you go there, and core 1. Yeah. And then we go for this one. And we have this one. Oh. Yeah. Not what I wanted. So click on this, click on there. And what was the height limit? So this is 270 by 270 by 270. Okay, so let's put this one in, double click markdown. So this is 270 x 270 x 217. And then four materials. And then go out. And I want to have this line. I have no idea what these arrows currently do. Like, do they do something, or? Control-Shift-R. It removed everything here. What? Now I lost everything around it. Where are the other pictures? What? What? Yep. Where are my other pictures? What? Yeah, they got fixed. Is it by accident in another one? I lost my pictures, mate. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so 270 by x270 by x270 millimeter for materials. That is fine. Then we have the other text here. And now I want call one print height. Huh? There we go. So 7 millimeters. One material. Soon 8. Index 1. Yay. So we have that one in place. Okay, is there a way to save, or will it automatically save on time? Ctrl-S? Ctrl-S? No, okay, Ctrl-S is nothing. Okay, not the way I wanted to save. It happens, man. It happens. So that's the limitations for this printer that I have. So this one is slightly bigger in total space. So if we make the total plate too big, then we need to print it in segments, or we're going to use wood. If we print it in segments, the connection pieces need to be collided. And that's what I kind of want to mood board out and see what happens. So that's why I like a mood board, because then I can add pictures, get my thinking process a little bit cloud out, and hopefully as a viewer it helps you realize what I want to do in a little bit better way of me just saying it or trying to explain it in a mumble way and getting stuck there, because then I don't even know what I'm thinking most of the times. And hopefully with mind map mood board I can clip it a little bit out of what makes sense and what is not making sense. At least that's the idea about a good mind map mood board. And now I can poke Nomad like, hey, can you add this? Can you add this? Can you add this? And so we create a mood board that hopefully works, especially for live streaming. Because can I say the core idea that we want to do, or you want to keep that hidden still, Nomad? Okay, wait, yeah, I don't know if I can tell it or not. Yeah, so the idea is if that works, and this is obvious 5 coded, so what Nomad will do is his thing. That. So we want to introduce a feature where there is a second tab where moderators can, and normal people in the stream can also give in pictures, so anyone else can search with the person that is live streaming. So if I'm looking for something and I cannot find it, but you as the viewer do, you can input pictures on a secondary board, and moderators can apply for it, because you know you're gonna get the situation where people will put not for safe works in, and then it will pop in on my screen, and it's like, that's not for safe, that's not safe for work, so we don't want to do that. But hopefully that's what Nomad is saying. But links should also be checked. That whole system just needs to be checked. But then you can at least create own input or create your own mood board out of it, and like, oh, I want to build this, this, and this, and hopefully that's until the person in it. Like, I would be great if it is in a secondary window that I just pop out here, that I can select, okay, what is the community putting in? And like, oh, I like that picture. Oh, I like that data. And then I can just drag it over. Or there's a second window here that you see a viewer tab. You click on it and then you will see everything blurred out. And then the moderators review it. But then it's still on stream. So yeah, the thinking process, how to do that, takes a bit of time of how to process that and finalize that. And can the AI actually do it? Can the API keys do it? You should expect yes, but you never know for sure, because AI is AI. It's gonna do funky stuff. But that's how this started. I just couldn't find a good mood board that clicked with me. So Nomad started up and made this already, and I already feel happier with this than the online versions that I'm like, I don't know where my data is going. I don't know where my information is going. I don't know where this is. Will it be saved? Will I ever lose it if that tool stops? And I can still save this locally, and that feels a lot better than using an online tool that I have no clue about and cannot actually tweak and get input for. So with that, it feels a little bit better doing all that. Yay. That's the idea of it. Yeah, I saw clicking on this one, and then you have a lot of things here. You can also change the colors by clicking on the palette in the bottom right to your own style. Oh, and then this is the global color. Oh, it doesn't live update yet. What? Wait, is that? Oh, that is that one. Ooh. System light dot. Okay, we do not go to light. Whew. That. Oh, yikes. That was white. Yeah, but that's the cool thing. Like, I don't mind if things are broken. Let's see where we can find things and create things out of it. Okay, and I clicked on this, so here, limitations. Yeah, it blinds you, don't touch that. No. Okay. All right, the actual prop. So let's go for... If I go for coin pusher, I get falling contraption games. Let's see what we can find in images here. Coin falling? Coin falling. Then you get that. Like, this is the thing I do not want. Because I kind of want to have a small escalating tip, and then you have the pachinko ones like this. This is the part I want to focus on, but different interactions. So I want to put this one in. Yeah. I kind of want to just have the dropping part, because I do like that it's there, but I do not want to create an addiction field for children that can also play it, and in a way where I just want to go to the attraction and you get a coin. But At the same time, doing this sounds fun and possibly, but I'm still a little bit half of it, like, is this something I wanna be content with? Because I like the dropping part, that it's all different weird interactions. And doing and having fun with that, than actually putting the whole coin stack down there, because I'm pretty sure that doing all this is gonna be chaotic, and I don't know how to stabilize that or make it workable with these coins actually good. And then I need a lot of coins, so you're gonna get a lot of my coins, and I wanna find a way to actually mix that in a little bit. And it doesn't work for score. So I still need to puzzle that out, but at the same time, that would be bloody cool. But yeah, that's the part I'm like, Yes, there is no way. Like, you just press the button and it will grab a coin out of the big box collection on the top, and it will just drop them. If you want a specific coin, you really need to hunt it. But if you just want some coins, and not from people from the event, because the more coins I get, the more randomization I get it, and to the more events I can bring this thing, I just grab all the coins, put it in a bag, and install it. When I put the thing back on an event again, I will just put the coins there, put some coins in the in the top, and in a way, people that walking by that have their own coin 100 times can just dunk in 20 coins and just have fun with it. And that's the interest. That's where I want to play with. But at the same time, I do not want to give in to that addiction part of what this actually is. I want to keep it in the fun level that it is fun. But that's where I'm a little bit stuck of how to do that. How do we gonna do the interactions, the buttons, the electronics, and how big will this be? Yeah, that is me, and hence that's why I want to make a mood board, so I can make a rough sketch of the whole project. So the whole clay model needs to be cut up. Oh, restarting the server. So for me, the idea is that I can use this mood board to rough sketch the design and get a little bit of pointers. I do want to focus on that. I do not want to have this. So I can get a more rough idea of what I want to go for. So when I have this, I can actually, well, I can go to Prusa like, hey, I estimated probably need this amount of plastic to design this, and this is the concept idea that I have. Hey, are you up for sponsoring? That would be cool, right? And then you can play with it. I still need to puzzle out the electronics. That's gonna be my budget, so I need to puzzle that one out. But then printing it wise, the angle, so I can get a good rough idea of the whole concept instead of just going with it, because, like, literally, again, this is how my marble contraption started. Very simple. Went to this stage, a little bit harder, all the way to this style. And I kind of did this ad hoc, random, just go with the flow and see where it is. But this doesn't really work if I say to Prusa or any other company of like, hey, do you want to sponsor me with a project that I have no clue about yet? Yeah. And if I can write down a mood board, I have a better way of actually writing down a use case or a suitcase of like, hey, this is the stuff I need. Do you want to help out? And this is the estimated. So you get slightly better numbers, which gives a higher chance that people are like, yeah, I want to invest some time in this because this sounds awesome and this is an estimate, and that's fine. And you get the idea a little bit more down to earth of like, what are you doing and how are you doing it? And I think that helps me too, because I'm a chaotic nutball that just goes there and build this and do this and have fun with it. But the hardest part there is like, I actually also need to make things that people like to interact with. Still trouble with that one, but having an interesting way of doing that. So creating that mood board, I think, can help me also formulate good emails to the companies like, hey, you want to sponsor me, that I learn myself how to do that. That's how the whole mood board mind map started. And now we're here. At least that's what I want to try to do. So let's see if the print is going printing. Okay, that one is printing. Coins are printing too. Awesome. Okay. So, server still restarting. But that's the silly idea, and like, I can kill a little bit of time while building out the mood board and do that. So let's. Okay. If it doesn't work, say so. It's like then I just wait. But this is my crop into it. Crop. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, it zooms in pretty heavy. Oh wow, it. Okay. Oh, I like the movements. This is a bit weird. Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to do that. No, control set at least works. Okay, that's good. Nice. Okay. I like that. Okay. Just click this one, then arrow. Okay, so how? Yeah, this edge is really small. Do you need to make it bigger so you have that range? That's just a quality of life update. Okay, that is fun. So if I move it around and I click, that is fine. But if I do this with the middle mouse button, yeah, if I do middle mouse button just to move it around, because I don't do left clicks, I'm middle mouse used because fusion everything. But if I do it on here, it does it both. Because I'm still in the cropping tool. But if I click out of it, It's still okay. This movement should not be possible if you're not in crop mode. Oh, that's a funny bug. That's a funny bug. Yep. Okay, that's funny. Whee! Left, right, left, right, left, right. That's the things with the AI fight coding. Nailing those small details is the hardest part there is, and that's what I kind of appreciate. I'm having fun with this to see how you do this, and I'm not happy with this. This should be that. Okay. Shift enter. Yeah, okay, now it does it. I want the index. I want the index. I want the index. Can you give me the index? Yeah, the arrows, if they don't do anything, then yeah. But doing that. Okay, so how do we make a coin pushing machine? Ooh. So I want just falling mechanic. Mechanic. When are we introducing spelling corrections? Just falling mechanics. Full coin push. So this is full coin push and just falling mechanic. Okay. Oh. Okay, when you crop, I cannot move it anymore because the cropping is still enabled while this is here. So it doesn't go out the cropping anymore. That's a good one. Hey, I didn't know. I'm just saying. So we have this one to that. So doing that. Coin, nope. Coin false, funny, fall mechanic gets coin. So then if we just do falling mechanics, then the coin that falls will go somewhere, and so then hole, then exit. holes 3 are bust. So if we do that, then 10 access holes and then 3 a bust. Well, if we just do fall mechanics, just that's a plinko. So that's plinko machine. Yeah, okay, this one is neater. This one. Oh, that one goes slow. Nope. Server delay. So this is basic plinko, which is cool. But I think we can do better. And then you have that. Bust and bust. Because as you can see with this one, and I just want to crop. We can make busts here. But I don't feel that 100%. New board function board. Okay. Okay. So I added something. So let's see. Control F5. Now I was curious what it is. Ooh, okay, now we can do a crop and do that. Oh, okay. New board function. What's the new board function? I don't see it. Oh, I'm so curious what it is. What is that? Quit view. Cool. I think something broke. The pop-up window is no longer showing anymore. Or? Oh, I locked. Oh, that's the locking mechanic. Okay, I locked it. Ha! Found the locking button. Yeah, Control Shift R. What is new? What is new? What's new? I don't see anything changed here. Oh, I can now invite. That I think. Okay. Cool. What's the feature? Please explain, because I'm curious what's new now. But yeah, so if we go full coin, now we get the coin pusher. Awesome, man. All right, coin pusher. So full coin push. And you technically don't really see many coin pushers anymore, huh? You only see it in videos. This is the best picture. Yeah. Okay, full coin push. Full coin push. Okay, what I do not do not. So no, how do you call that? I do not want void holes. Void holes. Coins can only fall front.
You are listening to 24/7.
What I've seen before is that there is a small pocket in the center here where the coins fall in, and you as the player will never see them. Well, one, that is fun. I do not want to remove the function that people, if they want to hunt a specific coin, that they can do a specific way of playing. Hopefully I can do that in a decent way. Okay, yeah. And then we have that, limitations. Oh, a new one in here. Okay, so let's make a text here. Coin. No, maker. Yeah, maker coin / maker chip sizes. Yep. Coin, make a coin / stop sizes. Okay, I want to find KO2 coin. KO2 coin. No. What is his name? Where is he? Shipping images. K2 Kevin. That was it. K2 Kevin. Maker coin. Coin collection website. Not no. Oh, where was that? Where you had the collection of where you can put your maker coins in? There was a whole website where you could find that. Sure, I'm trying to find on Discord. Like sometimes he posts the link where I can find a whole collection of. pretty sure it's him, but now I need to find his own website. He has the sets that I like, but he makes the maker chip. Nope. Found it. So here we have a lot of coins that all are uploaded here, so you can collect coins, and this is what I kind of want to bring in with the coin pusher in a way of just being silly about it, and that you can do that. So we have multiple pages, and I know that this one. .3D. Yeah, I made not this one. That's not mine. Ask. That's not the one I made. I know mine was here too. This is not the one I made. My chip got added to here too, and I don't see it. What? I'm pretty sure I saw mine. That is not the chip I made. I know I saw this website before. I know I saw two 3D Musketeer chips, and one was the one I made. Okay. Well, that sucks. Okay. So, maker coin size. Yeah. So that is that one. Can we find it in the full picture? Ooh, grappler push. Nice. Okay, so butcher, no. That 60's big. Yep. So let's add a text. Okay. Control Shift R. edit. So 40 millimeter diameter, 3 to 3.5 thickness. Thickness. Okay, I also need to do an extra space because it cannot see a shift enter in itself as a thing, so I need to do 2 shift enters to actually make this work. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Okay, so we know the thickness of the coin, which mine should be that too. Yeah, mine is a little bit smaller, that is fine. The thickness should be... Oh, 3.8, mine are too thick. Oh, I made mine too thick. Interesting. I made mine too thick. 4 millimeter thickness should be fine, because then it still can fall, so... Oh, I need to transfer. Oh, ooh. Let's do that. Transparent plastic for cover plates. Acrylic sheets. Oh, that needs to be... Oh, that needs to cover the whole plate, of course. Oh. Oh. Okay, so this is probably gonna depend the size. Netherlands. So... Okay, let's see if I can go to website. Well, let's see if we find something here. 30 centimeters. Thickness. That is 10. Oh, this is all too small. I need bigger. Okay, so okay. How big do I want to make the feeling of that so that it just flops down? Think around here. Then we get the coin pushing down and do that. Okay, so 60 centimeter plate. Let's do acrylic sheet, Netherlands, 60 cm. We can always cut it, so that is fine. Okay, it was not on the discounts, but we're at the same website, so let's see if we find this one. The thickness does not really matter, because I'm gonna lock it in place anyway. But it needs to be full transparent. Transparent. let's see. That is 60 by 300, so that is 60. It is 60. And then by 30. Yeah, that feels okay. 60 by 30. Okay, yes. Okay, let's go here. Nope. Stuffs. Physical stuffs, I do not care. I'll do that. Then acrylic plate. Acrylic plate, that is fine. Now I want to have this one. Add a link. Add. Okay. Okay, that's the same. Okay, that's the same. So we can remove this one. We can put this one here. Physical stuff. And then we add the text. Oh, I didn't double. Add a text. I think 600x 300 millimeter cover plate. Okay, okay. Then we add another text here. Cover plate. And I do not want this one, I want this one. Okay, so I want to have this one. And how to insert points. Oh, okay. That's a visual, like if you drag it out, that it actually does the one that feels the best in the corner, or stick to this one would be great, because every time left to right is a thing I don't like, but okay, how to insert coins. And then let's go there. One fixed point. I am typing one fixed point or moving inserting tool. Yeah. Poof. Oh, both prints are done. Nice. Okay. Let's go to that. So let's do this. I'm making progress with this. I'm happy with that. But hopefully this helps me also just realizing how I can work with that. So let's go here. Let's go to the work table now. Let's make some space for this camera. All right, so you can go that way. Alright, so we have this one. Let's cool it down a little bit more because it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Hot. Okay. Okay, let's get this one in place. Let's see if this one... Okay, this one's a little bit stringy, but that's the plastic. Yeah, this one has a good smooth. Sometimes... Copy there. So sometimes it's just very rough and I don't know why. Not sure yet, not sure yet. Anyway, 6 new coins. Let's see if this prototype actually works. Oh, this plate is hot too. Ooh, hot. And where did I hit the elastic bands? Oh, yeah, found them. Okay, so let's see if this silly ID works. Yeah, okay, that was not good. Yeah. That, not very happy with that. So this one and this one. Okay, let's put you back. Okay, plates are back. Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed that this printing wise went very bad. Well, the other one is very smooth, so that's just weird. But let's see if we can break off the support. And just prototype if it actually works. Yep. Okay, it's not the supports I wanted to break off, but okay. Okay. Okay, good so far. Okay, that's too small. Fuck. Okay, where's my sharp tools? Let's make it a little bit. Well, didn't break anything with the mood board, but the print is done, so I'm working on that. Okay, so that is too small. That's fine. Yeah, okay, this is too small. But I still think that this can work, so when you put your coin in and you move it backwards, it should fall down. And then you should be able to push it out. Ew. If I made the opening actually bigger, then it should have worked. but my coins are a little bit too big. I have different coins that hopefully are smaller. My coins are too big. I'm the problem. Darn it. Okay, well, let's go to the smaller ones. Let's go for smaller coins. So my coins are too big. So let's see if this one is correct. So 3.8, so this one should work. And violet should definitely work. So yeah. So when I push this backwards, then it falls in, and then it falls out. So then you get that effect. If I put in more coins, this one should work. That one should work. So you push him in and push him out. Push him in, push him out. There's a small lip, so that should be fine. So that is in, pushing out, pushing in. Ha, cool. So that should work. Only just a little bit too small, but I can scale that up. But for a prototype, this has already worked. So okay, let's see if I can actually do this with the elastic band, which is the hardest part. So it's black, so you guys cannot see it that correctly, but I'm gonna try. I think I made the object too small. But for a good prototype, manually it already works, so... Alright. This is gonna be a challenge.
You are listening to 24/7 London Radio.
So... Oh, shit, lost it. Okay, yeah, how do we do this? Okay, this elastic band is pretty small, so this is gonna be really tiny, so yay. Okay, so let's do this first. So let's put this one in here and this one in here, so... And let's put this one here. And you here. Okay, nope. Okay, this is fiddly work, and I think I just made it too. I made the opening too small. Yep. Okay. Okay, got the first step, got the first step. Okay, got the first step. So let's do this. Do this. Okay. Oop. It's probably not gonna hold much. Woohoo! Nice. Okay, okay. So we put the coins back in again. Grab the small ones, grab the small ones. So when you grab it like that, and then you get this. Okay. Oh, elastic broke. Okay, that needs some improvement, but that's fine. If this one actually works, then... Yeah, because this is now badly printed here. This one doesn't close that, so the thing goes out. But this is easily makeable. Yeah, I don't know how the core one did this. I think that's the start endpoint and it just screwed up. Yeah. But then you can glue this one in place, so you actually get hopefully a little bit better, but that's okay. Can I rough sketch fix this? Yeah, I know it's sketchy, but hey, it's a 1 hour print prototype, man. For a 1 hour prototype, I ain't complaining. For a very fast sketch of like, this might work. I'm happy with it. Okay. Okay, now that works. I screwed up here. No, I'm not Grant. I know how to use knives. Well, this looks sketchy. I'm not pointing to myself. I'm not doing that. I'm pushing away. And when I do this, I hold them in my hand, so it's going against my thumb. So no, I will not pull a Grant. Okay, let's see if this one now fits a little bit better. No, okay. Let's fix. Now, whoa. Okay, let's do that. Awesome. Okay, what is bucket? Okay, I think this is correct. Okay, yeah, so printing wise, this just really screwed up. But that's fine. So if we loop that, we can do that. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, where is the bonding stuff? I know I have it somewhere here. Yep, there we go. Let's first get this one in, because now it's easy to install. Come on. Okay, let's get some pressure in and bind it hard. Oh. Okay, so now I need to put some pressure on so it binds. Yeah, this still works. It's not the best currently, but I will work on that. 1, 2, 3, 30 seconds. Okay, that is good. So this one is now still moving. Okay, now we're gonna try the elastic band again, which is the problem because it's just too small. So can I make some small cuts here? Okay, that one just can fall off.
Thanks to our station sponsor, the Center for Stress Management.
Okay, let's try to get the elastic in again, and let's see if this actually works. So let's get this one in place. That one gonna fall like that. So okay, the elastic part of this band is good, but getting it in is still hard because I made it too small, which is fine. I cannot do this, so I cannot do that in the future, so I need to grab it from the top, grab it there. Okay, so you go here. Okay, somehow I need to hold it, and now I need a different tool to actually grab it. And I need to close this one, otherwise I'm losing all my stuff. Oh, come on. Cannot do this with two hands. There we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, that hole needs to be bigger. That's just... I still want to try it one time. Okay, so that hole needs to be a little bit bigger, which is fine. So if we do it without, it should work better now. So this one is in place. This one is in... Oh, this one is too thick. So we have this one. We have very thin ones. So if we go like that and we drop it, then it pulls back and then you grab it. So when I call out, and it's a little bit of doing that. A little bit too thick. And then doing that. Ooh, nice. So if you have the correct coin and not too thick and not too thin, this works. So I will line this up perfectly for mine. And then you can shove them out. Because it needs a tiny bit more spacing. Yep, it falls out again. So when I get a better opening for the elastic, then this should work way better. This is just support problems. this can still fall in and do that, because this one is now here, it can only go here. So yeah, if I make that one tight enough, then this is not possible. Yeah, so that's doing that. So doing this, put the coin in, putting it out, putting it in. So I should be able to do this. So if I pull it out, I can grab the coin and do that. And do that next to me, pull it back out, grab the coin. This is gonna hopefully be awesome. I mean, the concept is here. And for a quick 1-hour prototype, I'm pretty happy with it. But my coin is too thick. I didn't check that. I thought I did enough thickness, but I probably screwed up there. So a little bit thicker, small dropping coin here in angle, so the coin doesn't get stuck, because with, I think it's specifically his, just too big, that it needs a lot of force to actually fall out. And I don't want that, so this is slightly too thick, and then it just sticks out of here. But that is, I think this is the best one currently. Yeah. That is pretty cool. That it kind of works, and it's pretty enclosed, so not an outside piece that can get bumped. So that's pretty neat. I'm happy with this. Happy with a fast prototype of what I wanted to do. Now I need to work it out tomorrow and reprint it, and then my neighbor can help me sew it on my backpack. Wait. Jack in the shop, which reference from who? I'm slightly confused about that part. What is the reference? Because if you're talking about the Herschel-Knurk one, like the Star Wars, I'm not so very good with Star Wars. Oh, I'm in top chat again, but oh no. Oh. Oh. Jack, is this your first message? Or is this your second? Oh, I hate when... Second? Ah, that. Yeah, okay, and my chat was in top chat, so I might have missed a lot of... No, it's just Herschel and Nomad. Okay, I don't think I missed chat, because I've done that a couple times, that I missed chat. Oh yeah. Yeah, so need to adjust it for my maker coin, but now I have a small slot system where I can extend this. So I want to put this on the side of my backpack, where I can grab it. So doing that, so doing that. So when I have it like this, that I literally can do. So I need to do this. and that if it sits here, I can shove it out. Then the elastic part will shove it back, which it currently is not. But then I can, this is a little bit hard to hold, of course, because I'm holding it completely wrong. And get one coin out. And give it to someone. And then with the elastic band, that should work better. But the elastic band was a little bit too small. Okay, I dropped everything because my back wrapped the desk. Okay. Yep. Let's put you back. Okay, my desk is way too full. Like I know, like, but yeah. But hey, Jack, how are you doing? How's the day going there? So like, I'm happy with this concept design, so I can actually push coins out and have them on my back, which is hopefully a cool feature. Like, I'm excited for it. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. But we need to do some working on the design parts. Yeah. So let's grab that. Grab this camera and put it there again and do the finalizations of that. And it's already past over 12, so I need to stop. I need to stop. It's already getting late. A little bit longer, but today we looked at the mind map, mood board mind map system that Nomad here is making. So he's vibe coding it, I'm giving input, and because I was definitely looking for a way of, can I do this myself? And I was trying to find a mind map mood board system that works for me, but I couldn't find one that I felt okay with. So yeah, I want to make a mind map for my next project, which hopefully I want to make a coin pushing type machine, but I want to flush out a little bit. What do I want? What do I really not want? Which shape? I already found cover plates for acrylic, so I can input a little bit of like, I find this here and this here and this here. So let's see, Shift R because I still need to refresh. Well, bad gateway, man. I think your server's down. I see no errors. Oh, anyway, Nomad was helping me out because I'm not very good with the AI vibe coding parts. I have no idea what that means. But anyway, I kind of a little bit of a mood map and do that. So there we go. So arrows do something. Ooh. So I can directly do this. Then it starts left and right. Oh, that is neat. That's neat. Okay, that is just for the text. And then let's go to wood panel images. Okay, would be neat if the now if this thing is empty with no text in it, if I have a picture on it, I can drag it on it and it will just go be that one. Because then I can drop pictures in. If I make text to it, then it's a text box. But if I drop a picture on top of it, so the moment I drag a picture on it, awesome. Do what you do. Like, this is my thing. But if you make it better, yeah, this is what I like. Because like, I'm not very good with the AI part because I do not have a good computer that can do all this. I do also not feel fully paying for it, and Nomad wants to do this because he is also excited about it. Our end goal with this is that also you guys as viewers can join in on a secondary viewing board where you can also put in pictures, text, and links. And and combine that, you can make it interactive. I don't think I will be a streamer that needs that, but I knew a couple artists that make really big ass mood boards for their next design, and with that their viewers can also add in pictures and references and styles. And I think there combining a mood board mind map system with community interaction is, I think, something that can be very cool. At least that's the idea of working with it. I hope that the viewers don't have to log in, so that it's just a viewer control, so you don't need an email, because then it's just on this board. But that's what we need to fight code better. But doing all this, so that's all this. I'm gonna work more on this system that I can put in a stack of coins and have fun with it. But anyway, that was my stream. I streamed for 3 hours. Thank you for being here. The mood board really helped me waiting on the printers, because sometimes I design something which is interaction, and then I can work on a mood board project and build a project out while waiting on the print, and then at the end of the stream I can still build the project and see if it works or not. And I think for me that is a better flow, where I can build interaction and map my ideas out, instead of like, I'm gonna make a coin pushing machine and that's it. And now I can make small system of like showing what I want to do and give you guys a little bit better flow of how my mind is working, and put some work in there and find some pictures, put some text in and do that. And I think that's a good additive to live streaming in total, that you can mind map your own mind, your idea and concept a little bit more than just able to explain it for 10 minutes. People can now then click on the reference links in the comments or in the highlighted text, and like, this is the current mind map I'm working on, and then people can just watch it in their own time, see it on the fly while I'm still working, so I don't have to repeat the same thing 20, 30 times, because they can look at the board like, oh, this is where you're going. If I do it correctly, of course, because I'm a scatterbrain and I will do weird, silly stuff. But that is why I wanted a mood board, but I couldn't find the correct one, so Nomad here is silly vibe coding this one all together, and as you can see, it's already shaping up. Also, I'm happy with this. If I put this one all the way out here, you can do that. Yeah, but then public boards. And then, oh, copy. I'm so used to click here and do Control A, but that doesn't work with this one, so I can do that. And then you can click this one. So let's do a double. Go to side. Do I need to log in? No. Okay, that's cool. So if I go back to my map. Oh. Ah, cool. You don't see the lines though, but you see the pictures. And as a viewer, I only see the pictures. But it's still cool that this already works, man. Already cool that this already works. And the acrylic link, Control Shift R. There we go, that's better. Yeah. Now I just don't know why. Interesting that I cannot. Like if I go to this one. But that's the endless box of doing this. Oh, I have way too much now. Where is this one? No. No. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so I cannot see someone else's. As a viewer, I cannot see this, but as the main person, I can. Doing that. So if I say. So if I say suggest, can I? Then I see that one too. Cool. Yeah. I think doing it live on the board itself is gonna be very chaotic. If there is a way to make it in a second smaller field where I can click here on a small button above the minimap. Oh, and that is also trippy. That's awesome. That I can go to viewer board or public board. So this is my main board, public board. And that pops out a half screen where I can select chains or buttons like drag this in. Yeah, because if you edit live in, people are just gonna add keep adding weird stuff just to be annoying. Yeah, I know, but I prefer that it's in a smaller hidden area where the moderators can watch it, so the stream doesn't see it on accident, and then I can drag it into my main one. I think that feels better, because now if you have a couple viewers that are just being shitty, you just keep adding things, and then it's a battle like I need to remove it, and like okay, delete doesn't work, or so on both sides I still see them. Reject. I don't see the reject. So I can click. Okay, discard. Oh, I'm sorry, click yours. Okay, so yeah. But then I still see it here, and I don't see this being rejected. So we need a way this is rejected. But I think a separate field would be slightly better in interface-wise. But this is already awesome that if Hersel finds a link, he can also edit. And I know who Hersel is, and I know he doesn't troll that much. So if he finds a link, he can directly add it in here. And I think that part is going to be awesome. That there is a way to do that. But that's networking and syncing and all that. That takes way more time. But for now, I'm already happy that I have a mood board, which technically works. And if people start chatting in my chat of like, oh, I have found this, then I will just give them the link and they can edit into it. I can see it. But the moment I want to see what this picture is, I'm still showing it on my live stream. So this is technically not safe for work. So that's the hard part of having viewers that want to troll or will troll. So that's the puzzle to break that. So I think a second menu or second screen that, like, when you click this button, it opens up a second tab, and I can drag that tab into a screen that never gets viewed by my live stream recording, my live stream setup. And I can just watch there, and then yes, it's a little bit breaking for the viewer, but then you can safely approve things. But then you're dragging from tab to tab, which is like, then you can select things, and I select these two that not here, but I can select this, and then I can say right click here, drag into main or something. That. Absolutely. But yeah, having that for live stream mode is a future thing. That's not a main thing. Don't focus on that. I'm already happy that I can do this. And I know Hersel and all the others, if they find something, they can just add it. And I'm fine with that. So I feel safe with that. But if we build this out for bigger content creators that have some trolling people, and people that are just want to really screw with the content creator itself, then we need to work on that. But that's a later thing. You don't need to do that now. Anyway, it's getting late and late, so we're now streaming 3.5 hours. So thank you all for being here. Thank you, Noman, that I just showed it. Well, I kind of forced it in, but thanks for filling the time. That's just awesome. Anyway, I'm trying to find my button. See you all next time. Good luck, good night, good morning, wherever you are. Bye-bye.